simple, man. I believe in Beringia. I believe that our ancestors were living in the land between damn, there you go hop on here, man. We lit. Yo, that's crazy, bro. All right, bro. This man, let's go. I add the stream.
What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Daniel? What's bro?
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here at work and shit.
Oh, that's great, bro. I'm so happy
Yeah,
I finally got you on, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Aquí
man. So,
trabajando, eh.
yo, how's work going, bro?
Ah, man, same old shit, man.
That's great.
We
You in
work over
Texas,
here till
right?
9 o'clock. Number 17 hours
Mhm.
with the work over here.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro. Bro, I
we got hire
appreciate
people like me to come work. So what's been
that's
going on, man?
nothing, man. Where you working at, bro? How's that?
I've been in like the Houston area.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
oh, you in Houston?
yeah.
That's
Right
what's
now
up,
we're
bro.
working Poacher. It's like 30 minutes from downtown Houston.
That's crazy, bro. Man, it's so good to finally have you on, bro. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
You've
yeah. I
been
hardly never had time, man.
a
Right, and right now
yeah.
because took a little break.
Oh, all right, bro. That's what's up. So
Yeah,
yeah, man. People always ask me about you, man. I don't know if people think you're fake or some shit, but
yeah.
nah,
Them
man.
motherfuckers take out fake as shit. They don't even
Yeah,
know
I mean
nothing, man.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, man. Because people always asking me about you, like random people I got on.
Y también hablo español para que no digan los pendejos esos de los hispanistas que no sé nada de español. Yo también sé, sabe español.
I see it, pues. Bro, speak a little Raramuri for us, bro.
Eh,
Come on.
Neje hua rada murihuku. Neje betiame San Ignacio Recto, municipio de Boconia.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I just said I'm from San Ignacio Recto, municipality of Boconia. Yeah.
What's like a greeting in Raramuri?
Cuidaba se llama ko and I kipusa ese chat. Yeah, so everybody greetings to everybody that's listening to the chat.
Man, that's yo for
Yeah.
anybody who thinking that Daniel Valencia is a fake, bro. Daniel the realist, man. Never had no
Yeah.
doubt in my mind. But that's
Yeah,
what's up,
don't
bro. Man.
it's because I've been in the US, but I always go every year back home.
So
Yeah.
how long have you been like going back to your community?
I just didn't go last year because that stupid COVID and they put a ban. Anybody that was outside the community could not enter, not even us that we're from there. Say, y'all were over there, y'all stay your ass over there. Cause they don't want to get sick. They no
Yeah,
tourists, nothing. They banned all tourists there.
yo,
The community
I
leaders. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. But
That's
how
how
long have you
we
been like?
so we're
How long
autonomous,
have you
so
been?
their rules go. They don't want nobody there,
Damn.
they don't want nobody there. Even you're from there, but you could bring COVID and there ain't no hospitals waiting the fuck out there. So
Yo,
that
that's crazy. Yeah,
that's their
y'all,
rule.
everybody on Instagram. I got my Tarahumara, my Raramuri homie on here. Hop on, bro. That's the realest one right there, bro. Give him a shout out in Raramuri real quick.
Cuerva, man.
Join that shit. All right, bro. Damn, man. So so how often have you been? You just go every year, like
I
you.
go every year, but sometimes I go for a week or 2 weeks. I'm always working over here on this side. So, but I've been going
Are
since the age
there?
of 11. Yeah.
Do you know any more like Raramuri out there in Texas?
There's some in New Mexico, and the rest are working the apple orchards over there in Washington State. We got a few hundred out
Yeah.
there, and we got a lot of them in the can too. Fed can, they're trying to pass some dope over here. Hey, they make us pass
Yeah.
dope because we can stand the desert. We
That's
good
yo.
walkers.
So
Yeah.
can you like? I mean, I don't mean stereotypical or nothing. But can you run barefoot and all that? You good at that? You good
Oh
at running?
yeah, but man, those guys, the champion runners, because we got like 6, 7 champions runners. They've been in Italy. They've been, man. You just look them up.
Yeah, y'all
Lorena
known for
been
that.
out there, man. She went to Switzerland before that COVID thing. They were running out there. They came in second place.
Yeah,
It's
y'all
a
known
different
for
because
that,
of
man.
cold, because it was so freezing out there.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Y'all
They-
known for
we
that, man.
and
Y'all been running out.
we've been coming to the states running, man. They ran in Chicago and back in the 1920s when we were
Mm,
more way extremely traditional, man. Back then,
yeah, So is the community still like really traditional? Keep traditional
Mine's
values?
real close to a mestizo town. So we changed the
Damn.
men, changed the clothing because we work at the sawmills and around town
Yeah,
and stuff. So we changed the clothing. But boy, further, our women never changed. Them girls, even their nurses today, they still wear their attire. They don't care. They
that's
say, well,
what's up.
what clothes got to do with it? This is our clothes.
So
And
I
so,
wanted to ask you about you said like about like mestizos, like when somebody in your community gets with a mestizo, man, like can you break that down?
well,
Like,
you know how they showing you. You know, if a Raramuri girl sees you with a Mexican woman, she'll be like, she won't fuck with you no more. Oh, you only like them kind of women. I don't know. That's how it is.
so it's like a little, so it's like a little shadow ban a little bit.
Yeah, shadow
Yeah,
ban. Ah,
that's
he
cool.
only likes them kind of people.
Do you see, or are there
Yeah, because
like
over there the courtship is the woman that picks out her man. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, they're the one that flirt with us. They pick us.
So you say like mixing between mestizos and Raramuri is like really
Very
uncommon.
few, man. I seen very few,
That's
very
what's
few.
up.
I can't say it don't happen. It does, but very few. Yeah,
So would you say a lot like most of the communities fluent in the language or?
yeah. 80% is
Oh,
pure,
that's great.
pure fluent. We because we're so the biggest group in the state, so
Yeah.
we managed to keep our language for a long time.
What state of Raramuri from again, bro? I forgot.
Chihuahua,
Oh, Chihuahua. Yeah.
Chihuahua State. We got other two. We got Pima and we got Guarijillo and we got Tepehuan. They're to the south to us. They're the closest thing to us. And Pima, I think they're in Gepachi. It's a municipality close. They're
Yeah.
about 400 dudes, and they lost a lot of their land because they're so small. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
those other groups are small groups, but since we're like 120,000, and we've been isolated so long, our language has been long time preserved.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, it's only a slight few that cut because they grew up in the city or born in the city, you know.
Yeah.
But in the past 10 years, they implemented bilingual schools wherever there's a big grouping of Raramuri. They try to get a
Yeah.
teacher
That's
that
what
is
they do.
Raramuri, not somebody that learned some shit. Yeah, they
Yeah.
got to
That's
have somebody that looks like them to the young
like the
kids
miss.
because most of
That's
the
like the
children,
Mexica movement.
the very small toddlers, they don't know
Yeah.
no Spanish at all at first. So it's kind of, if they have fear, they don't want to learn. They don't want to go to school. But once they see somebody like them that talks to them, they understand, so they learn quick.
That's what's
Yeah.
up, bro. Yeah, that would be like the Mexica movement teaching Nahuatl classes and shit.
Yeah, no, we want somebody because they started that program, but at first it was a failure because they get an Indian person, but someone from Oaxaca they speak another language. They
Damn.
just wanted an
That's
Indian there, but I can't communicate with the children because they don't speak mine. I don't speak theirs, so it's not good. But now it's more. We have more teachers
damn.
or
So
assistant teachers. Yeah, we have
are you?
assistant teachers too that help.
That's
Yeah,
what's up. Are you fluent in Raramuri? Can you
yeah,
speak
I'm
it
about
fluently?
80%.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
our elders, you know, they, you know how old school people they talk different.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to understand, but I understand. Yeah,
So when you go to your community, you just speak in Raramuri or
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. My uncle,
yeah,
even though he worked for the government so long, he always bust my balls. Hey, we don't speak Spanish here. If you want to go speak Spanish, go to town, get out of here. But he's just joking. He means like get
that's
on the ball, you know. You know,
yeah, that's funny.
yeah. Only use it Spanish when you have to. Where it's us, where you want to speak something else. This is us.
Man, I feel like you like an Instagram like comments. I mean, fuck, man, you like a YouTube comment section legend, bro. I mean, you got so much
Oh
hate
yeah. Oh
from all
yeah, they call me
everybody
a
always
phony,
talks
and
about you,
what
man.
they call me a phony, and what? Oh, he said a gatekeeper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, if
How
you're
you feel
not
about the
one
whole?
of us, you can't be one of us, man. You can't just wake up one
How,
morning and say you one of us. Who the hell are you?
how do you feel about the whole indigenous podcast thing? I mean, they blocked you
No,
pretty
I
bad,
like
man.
some of the historical things, and I
Yeah,
don't have no problem with somebody being proud of ancestors. That's great, man. Some people are,
yeah,
they're gross by it, they're ashamed, and these guys, they're proud. That's good. I don't have no problem with somebody that's mixed. Yeah, my ancestors were there. That's great, man. But to actually claim that you those people is like an insult to the people that are still alive and went through that stuff and what their ancestors went through. You
That's
know,
facts, bro. I
help
love
the
hearing your
guys
perspective,
that,
bro.
yeah, they need to help the people that still retain that.
I know, bro.
Colonization didn't colonize them for shit. They got their
That's
dress, they got their language. They went through a
that's
lot to keep what
100%.
we have.
That's 100%, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's like
You can't
they
just
feel
take
like
a
they
DNA
can.
test and hop out of the
Yeah,
bed the next day and say I'm so and so. I said, who the heck are
that's
you?
it, bro. That's
Yeah.
like they don't pay no respect to
I don't
even.
hate on them, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad that they're proud of their indigenous background. That's great, but you just can't hop up and say, "Hey, that's not fair." You
Yeah,
didn't
because
go
I
what
mean,
they
y'all
went
went
through,
through that.
and
Y'all
still
stuck
go
to being
through, man.
Indian. That's it.
You're from Ecuador, and you might live around a lot of native people. You know what that people make fun
Yeah,
of them and shit and all that.
yeah, exactly.
You can't
Yeah,
be
that's.
over
I
here in
mean,
the
'cause-
states and take a DNA test. I'm one of those guys, but you haven't gone through what they go through even today, and still fighting for their land.
yeah,
They
that's
still
it.
look at them Mapuches over there tearing up shit. They want their land.
That's it, bro. That's like they don't realize. They just think like I took a DNA test. I'm an Indian
Yeah,
now, but
yeah. I ain't
when
hating
y'all
on
come
them
into
either.
your time,
That's great. I'm glad they like the indigenous past, but they're
yeah,
not
for
one of
sure.
them. Yeah,
I could respect that, but they, like like our indigenous ancestors, they gave up being indigenous.
yeah,
They 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 chose European clothes. They spoke Spanish. They got with Europeans. They mixed, man. That was
yeah,
their choice. They gave up being
yeah.
Indian a
Somebody
long
sold
time
out,
ago.
sold out. One way they sold out. They were forced assimilated.
Yeah, whatever
But
it is, man.
yeah.
Oh man, we got
Well, how
Chi
about
in here.
you respect
Yo,
Yo,
what's
what's
good,
up,
yo?
Chi? But yeah, yeah. What we saying, Daniel?
through the actual genocide? You
Yeah,
went on with the genocide, hell.
yeah. He went along with it. That's the difference,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Went
Not them,
along
but
with it.
their
That's
ancestors said,
yeah,
"Well, I'm no longer this,
Wait,
because it's better for me to say I'm not no longer that."
let me ask
yeah, for
y'all
sure.
this, a quick question, right? So let's say, like, there was a case, right, of let's say there was a indigenous tribe, right, in South America or whatever, right, and a Irish dude came and impregnated a girl there, and left the girl with the son, right, and the son doesn't speak anything but the indigenous language, right, but he's only 50% Indian, right, and then you have, let's say, a Hispanic in America. Culturally, he's fully, Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? He only speaks Spanish, but he's 95% indigenous, right? Who's who's more native, the Hispanic in America, or the half Irish kid
That
from
guy that's with his
America?
mother that can speak the language and everything knows all the traditions, and that's happened in Ecuador with the stupid Canadian oil people that are over there. They're raping those
Yeah,
Shuar women over there.
yeah, for sure. I
You
feel
know what
like
I'm talking about, ain't it,
yeah,
Sapo? You know what's going on with the miners and all that. They're foreigners, they're Canadians or whatever. I'm
Yeah.
sure they
yeah,
rape some
man,
women. They get drunk.
that's facts. I mean, they grow
Wait,
up in the communities, get a whole different experience
Yeah,
and all that.
and I doubt somebody that's 95% indigenous is not a mestizo. I think one of their parents is a fool.
Yeah, for
no, no,
sure.
no,
That's
no,
that too.
Possible.
no. Like what I
Yeah,
meant
Maybe
was,
they just don't want.
no, what I
There's
meant was
plenty of
culturally, like culturally a mestizo, culturally, not genetically.
oh, because you said 95%.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
But I
that
meant
does be hard,
mestizo.
almost impossible.
No, but
yeah,
I
that's
meant
very
I'm
true.
mestizo
saying
That's very true.
culturally.
67, even 70. Because I know guys here, they're from Guerrero. They say,
Yeah,
hey, because they look just like the other guys. Hey, now what? He said, uh. I said, well, where you from? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because my mother is, but I'm not one of those no more. That's what he said.
Oh,
He said
okay.
he's not. Yeah, so yeah, I can't make him be what he don't want to be. I said, yeah, mi madrecita es náhuatl. Habla náhuatl. Yo no hablo náhuatl. Hablo español. Yeah. So he
So do you
tells his
think?
dad's language or
Yeah.
whatever.
So do you think that the highest, like on average, right? The highest indigenous percentage for a mestizo culturally, a cultural mestizo is about 70% Indian, with
Yeah,
like zero zero cultural ties to actual Native American culture. 60, 70%.
yeah.
yeah, that's probably average. But
Yeah,
like
I was
my
Well,
mom
it
is
depends the
on.
region. Like I tell you, bro, it depends the region,
Yeah,
man. some
Well,
reason, like I
isn't
told you, I know a guy. He said his mother is what you call it. His dad's a mestizo, but he don't claim his mother's side, like their language or nothing.
isn't
Yeah.
Puebla, right? Puebla, they have like a very high native population, but I noticed
Yeah,
a lot of them are culturally mestizo, especially in the city.
yeah. There's a lot of Totonac. They keep on. They even work on the in places, and they still keep. There's Totonac here in New York. And they
What
never
do they
sold out.
call, yeah, what do they call culturally Hispanic natives in Guatemala? They're called Latinos,
Latinos,
right? Yeah, Latinos.
Latinos.
Latinos. A word for Latino. They call
Yeah,
them Latinos. Yeah, I got a lot. There's a big Maya community here in Houston. You go down there to the Pulguita, the women are dressed like just like that. You think you over there in Escuintla, Guatemala, or Quiche.
That's how it is in
Yeah,
Palm Beach,
really,
Florida.
and they're
really.
selling their clothes right there in those little shops right there at the flea market.
You ever been
That's
to
what's
South Texas, like the RGV?
What South Texas? I always go through
Yeah,
there when I go
like
to Mexico.
like McAllen and stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's where
Yeah,
I'm from.
I go
But
through there.
yeah, but
I want to
honestly,
go to Eagle Pass with Kickapoo
oh,
there.
I've been to Eagle Pass. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
was
you
there
know the
like a couple
Kickapoo,
weeks
ain't it? They're
ago.
on both sides.
What?
The Kickapoo live on both sides right there in Eagle Pass.
Oh, really? Hey,
Yeah,
I went to their casino.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They hire other people, but they own that and they own those pecan orchards. Yeah, I haven't been to them. But I've been to other places. I've been to Ruidoso, New Mexico. We used to work on the Mescalero Nation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
And I
was
lived
yeah.
in Arizona.
I was
I
gonna
went to
I was gonna say
it's
that
called
there's
Comotake.
a
That is the Gila River Indian Reservation over there.
yeah, but I was gonna say like wait, because where I'm at right now, we're getting a lot of the migrants, right? In the caravan, and like a lot of them, they're like Mayan looking. They're
Yeah,
from like El
they're
Salvador.
Guatemalan. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
Guatemalans.
Guatemalan, El Salvador. So
Yeah,
like yeah, like they're all here, but
yeah, there's
they're
a
not
lot of them.
staying. They're not staying. They're all going to a lot of them are going to South or North Carolina around there. They're
Yeah,
going
that
to
big Mayan
Houston.
community. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about a
but I
half a
was
million of Maya already over here. They've been coming since the '80s, cause that war, the civil war over there,
yeah.
well, the genocide I call it.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
it was a
that
genocide.
there's not much like a Central American population where I'm at right now.
In the
Where you
south,
at?
no, they come over this way, upper.
Yeah, like they go more up north. I'm in South Texas, like in the very very
Oh,
south. Like
Yeah,
it's just Mexicans and like the Hanos here. That's it, and like a couple of like whites.
yeah, yeah. Those guys come further up here. Yeah,
yeah.
they
What I
usually
don't
go
get
where
is
more family members come. That's how they work.
Hmm.
Yeah, all the native people that come from Mexico or Guatemala, they go to places where they already have a relative there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right here we have
uh,
Maya, we have Tlapaneco and
aren't there
Nahuatl.
Garifuna out in
Those
Houston?
are the main.
Aren't there a lot of Garifuna out there in Houston?
Yeah, in Houston we got Garifuna. They got their
That's
church.
pretty cool.
It's done in the three languages and everything. Yeah,
Damn,
they got their own stuff, man.
that's what's up. So, have
Is
you met a lot of Garifuna out there then?
That's man like three or four.
is there Caribbeans in Houston, like Cubans and shit, and Puerto Ricans or not?
That few.
Yeah,
There's
cause
over here
out
just
here,
Mexican,
yeah,
Central American right here, mainly Guatemalan and Mexican, El Salvador, then Guatemala, then a few Hondurans. Yeah,
because
that's mainly here.
I've met a few Cubans here because there's like I wouldn't say there's a decent side or like a decent population, but there's a lot of Cubans and Matamoros,
Yeah,
right, and Reynosa
yeah.
that are
You
willing
know
to
where I
come
met a
through.
lot of people from everywhere, bro.
Where?
Matamoros,
TDC, TDC. Yeah, I met everybody, Black Nicaraguans, white Nicaraguans, from people from Nicaragua, Cubans,
a
Dominican.
lot.
You go to prison, you meet everybody from all over the world.
But these Cubans say that they're going to Houston out here, like at the border of Mexico. They say,
Oh,
"Oh, we're
okay.
going to Houston." They
Yeah.
don't go to Miami. I mean, some do, but a lot go to Houston.
Yeah, it's played out over there. I guess they're going somewhere else. Yeah,
Las Vegas too.
yeah.
Yo, what's up, Denise? Yo,
What's up, bro?
what's up, man? Yo, yo, Daniel, I wanted to ask you, man, what's your view on the Garifuna, man? Because a lot of people, I
The
talked to
Garifuna.
that, yeah, like
Well,
one
I just
Mexican American I talked to that they
no,
didn't
I'm
like your
just
view.
they're
So
like
what's
some
your view?
badass dudes, you know, like they fought the French, Spanish, and the English because they didn't want to be
Yeah,
slaves, and with the Caribs, with the red, they
yeah,
call them the red Caribs. That means the original ones,
yeah,
and they mixed it. They I think they put them on a boat and made it go out into the ocean. They landed somewhere in Rotan over there in Honduras.
yeah.
Yeah, and they kept their identity. They've been keeping their identity forever. As
So do
Garifuna, nothing
you
else.
view you see the
They they
Garifuna as
they, they say
indigenous
that
people?
we are black in Africa, but our culture is Garifuna and our identity is Garifuna.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
so do you
kept
see
Yeah,
that.
them
that's
as like
true.
see them as
Hey,
indigenous
cause you
too?
seen? Hey, say, bro, you seen that video? They got the YU. They call them Guajiros
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there
yeah.
in
Yo, you know
Venezuela,
what, bro?
Colombia,
Bro, about that video, man, that
and
dude's
they speak
actually
the
my
same language. They understood each other. The
yeah.
full blood
Yo,
Arawak YU
that dude
and
who made that
Garifuna.
video, that's the dude who made that video. That's my sister's cousin, man. That's
Oh yeah,
he's
no
actually a
shit.
close relative of
That's
mine.
cool, man.
Yeah, all Garifuna are like related. Like every single Garifuna that took a DNA test,
Yeah, cause
they all
that's the
like
Arawak language.
Listen,
yeah, yeah. They
listen.
speak Arabic language.
Speaking about oh,
Yeah,
speaking about the Garfunas, so there's like a large community of them in like New York, and
yeah. That's my
I noticed
sister's
that
dad.
instead of like hanging out with Hispanics, they hang out with like the Afro Caribbeans.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister's dad, like he's best friends with a Dominican dude. I mean, they all hang around each other out there. I don't know,
You're
but
right.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook a while back. There's this one like Puerto Rican girl, some like Taino group. She was saying that the Garifuna is an African language, and I sent her that video, and she's like, "Nah, they African. They just African." She's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I want that.
Afrocentrics.
I want to ask Daniel a question. Wait, Daniel. So like the main tribes in Texas, they were the Coahuila Decans, right? And
The who?
and and the Comanches, right? And also the Karen
Where
Quas
at?
in like the east part of
The
Texas.
Kiowa, you mean?
What?
The Kiowa, you said?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how to say, it, but yeah, like the ones
The
like in
here in Texas? It's like Cato, ain't it?
no, but like
Because I only
dude,
been over here in Livingston. They got the Alabama Coshada, but they came from over there in Mississippi back in the days.
really? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, when Texas became a republic back then. You know, the Alabama Coshada, they're about 45 minutes from here, from Houston.
Well, didn't the didn't a lot of Texas tribes get like once Texas became a part of America or they became their own republic, a lot of the natives in Texas went down to Tamaulipas, right, and Nuevo Leon
It
and
was
Coahuila.
it's the Kickapoo, because Benito Juarez, the president at that time, gave the Kickapoo a place there. They were to guard from Comanche attacks and from U.S. invasion. And
Uh,
the Black Seminoles, they
yeah,
call them Muskogas. They live right there near the Muskies. They live close to Muskies,
but
Coahuila.
what? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So that's where the Kickapoo went to Coahuila too, or not?
yeah.
Or they went somewhere else?
The Muskogas, the
Because
Black Seminoles, and the Kickapoo. Those other tribes like the Caddo and all them, they were that relocation program. They were sent to Oklahoma and to Indian territory.
damn, that's crazy.
They still are over there. The Caddos and
I, s-
Kiowas.
I swear, Daniel knows about indigenous people from all over the whole continent, man. I swear, he knows everything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I always see him in the comments. He's very knowledgeable about
Yeah.
this topic.
Yeah. When did you start getting interested in like indigenous history, like from all over, Daniel? Because I mean, you know a lot. Damn, you got
But yeah, but honestly, in Tamaulipas and shit, like you'll
Yeah,
see Indo mestizos, but like they look a lot like North like natives, like plain Indians, you know.
yeah,
So like I thought that they got pushed down into Tamaulipas because I have my uncle-in-law, he's from around there, and he's like 6 foot, like 6'3", you know, and like, but he's
yeah.
like, he has to be like 70% native. It's, but I think he descends from like the Comanches or something, because like they were pushed down, back into like the northeast part of Mexico, from what I've read.
Dang, that's crazy. Yo, Arnizo, bro. Yo, is Arnizo mestizo Mexican, bro? Who's mestizo Mexican? I don't know.
Nah,
Oh
I'm not
no, Daniel's
mestizo Mexican. I'm El
Okay, that,
Tigre.
a
which one are
tigre. Yeah,
you?
he's
Yeah,
a tigre.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I got you. My bad.
Mestizo Mexicans from Houston too, like Daniel.
Oh, damn, like, dang. You know what happened to
I'm
Daniel?
from the Northeast, bro.
Oh, y'all from Texas?
Nah, Northeast. Oh my God, that Daniel guy.
Damn, Daniel died, man. Fuck.
I
Rest in
just fuck
peace,
with Daniel
Daniel.
Nah,
died.
I'm
yeah,
gonna make
he's
that a
probably
separate video, man. 'Cause everybody always talking about Daniel.